Hello, it is Pandemic Yoga number 2. This is a seated and on the floor practice. So go ahead and find a comfortable position, cross-legged, or if that's difficult in any way, a wide diamond with your legs. And then go ahead and just find your sits bones. You might even sit on a little blanket or something for some rise, but otherwise have a sense of the crown of the head lifting up toward the sky. Think of your spine like the stem of a flower and just let it grow up. Let your head bobble for a moment and then let it come to what feels like a neutral, still place. Let's go ahead and inhale our shoulders up and then just let them fall. And take that again. And let them fall. One more time. And then just find a gaze point or close your eyes. And feel everywhere that you are connected to the floor. And just imagine the earth below you. Even if, like I am now, you're on the second or third floor of a house, just let your imagination go down to the ground underneath the building that you're in. Have a sense of the dirt and the soil and the rocks below it. Just feeling its solidity, the way that it was created over time. And of everything growing and living within the earth, in the dirt, and things coming back to life, even this moment. And then find the crown of your head in your awareness and just have a sense of it opening up to sky. Noting the quality of the sky right now, whatever time of day it is you're doing this, whatever the sky is like at this moment, light, dark, cloudy. And just letting the crown open more and more toward the sky, reaching up. And now letting your breath move between these two spaces so that you inhale up the length of the spine toward the crown. And you exhale down into the earth. And as you inhale, there's a sense of growing a little taller and longer, and a sense of opening. And as you exhale, there's a return to this downward movement, a heaviness, a solidity. Just moving between those two. And then going ahead and releasing that more intentional breath. And go ahead and open your eyes. And we're going to go ahead and start with our hands in prayer and reach up, look up, and exhale back into the heart. And continuing with that, inhale, reach. And exhale, return. 2 more times. And exhale. And again. And exhale into the heart. Great. Go ahead and bring your hands onto your shoulders, and we're just going to twist, thinking of there being a sort of pole that runs through the crown of the head down the spine, and thinking of moving, swiveling around that still center. So you're moving through the waist, through the mid-back, the shoulders. The head isn't really actively moving. You're not turning it. It's just moving with this. There's a sense of kind of washing out, squeezing out a washcloth, wringing it out. Great. And coming back to center. Nice. I'm just going to turn to the side. So we'll just take seated cat-cow, bringing your hands onto your knees, and then round back, and then come forward. And we're going to bring the arms into play with this. So inhale, reach up, and exhale, round. And inhale, reach up, and exhale, round. Continuing with this. And take one more on each side. And reach. And coming back to center. This time we're going to inhale and then turn toward your left. So your right hand comes across the left knee, and then your left fingertips are behind you and looking over your shoulder. So in a twist, and just finding an easy breath, and return to that sense of inhaling up to the crown and exhaling back down into the earth. Soften through the jaw, soften through the brow. The next time you take an inhalation, go ahead and reach back up and exhale over to the other side. So you're not trying to go like as far as you can go in this. Just waking up the spine. Inhale up, exhale down. And the next time you have an inhalation, again, reach up, reach, and then hinging from the hips, you're going to exhale your hands in front of you and come onto your fingertips and walk your fingers out and bring your head down and just feel some stretch up the middle of the back across the spine. And then bring your hands onto your knees and sit back up. Great. Let's go ahead and bring your legs in front of you, coming onto the soles of the feet. You can just sit back on your hands. Your feet are pretty wide, and you're just going to let your knees go side to side and your head goes in the opposite direction. Great. And coming back to center. Walk your feet in so they're more like hip width apart, and then you're going to bring your left ankle onto your right knee. Flex this foot, and then walk your other foot in a little closer to your bum until you're feeling some nice sensation in that left hip and glute. Think of sitting up fairly tall, open through the chest so you're not collapsing. And then letting this knee, just think of it gently falling away from you. bring some little tiny bit of movement if that feels good. It might not. Great, and then go ahead and release. And we'll just take the other side. So right ankle comes up, flex that foot, walk the opposite foot in, sitting up, not collapsing. Think of the breath coming into the glute, into the hip. Nice. And go ahead and release. So open your legs now wide and imagine you've got a big soup pot here and you've got a spoon. And we're just going to stir that pot, letting our weight shift side to side. So this is more, you might be hearing some snaps and pops in your back. And go the other direction. Great. And coming back to center. Draw the soles of the feet together now. And draw the heels in close to the groin. Take hold of the feet or of the ankles. Let yourself, the crown, float up again and let the knees fall down toward the ground. And actually the action of holding on to the ankles or the feet will actually give you some pull in here as well, so you get a little stretch on the tops of those shoulders. Find an easy breath. You might return to that up, down breath. And then soften, bring your feet a little farther forward so you're in a wider angle, you're not as much in the groin. And then go ahead and draw the heart forward as though the heart could like leap out over the feet. You can bend your elbows and then just go ahead and release your head. So anytime we bring our head down like this, it is calming our central nervous system. Just find an easy, slow breath here, in and out through the nose if that's accessible. Just slowing everything down. And then slowly bring yourself back up and recross your legs. And we're just going to end with an alternate nostril breath, which is also about slowing and calming. So you're going to use your dominant hand. You're not going to use your middle two fingers. You're going to tuck them in. And then your thumb is going to be used on one nostril and the ring finger on the other nostril. Obviously, wash your hands after you do this, if not before you do this as well. So we'll take an inhale, close the right nostril, and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, close that nostril, open the other, and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, close, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close. Exhale through the right. Inhale. Close. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close. Exhale through the right. Inhale. And final breath, exhale through the left. Bring your hands down. And just notice how your whole being is. Notice the state of your mind right now. Notice how your body feels right now, physically. And notice how your energy is right now. Not trying to change any of those things, just noticing. All right. Thank you so much. Be well. And I'll see you soon.